Hi guys, it's Jason here with another video for you guys, and today we are going to recap the Black Friday Civil War game last night. Oregon dominated the game from the get-go, 55-15. Oregon had 392 rush yards compared to Oregon State's on 336 total yards. So Oregon kept it on the ground for the most part, and Oregon just ran Oregon State into submission. Justin Herbert, 9 out of 12, 102, and a touchdown. But it was obviously the Troy Dye and the CJ Vardar show. Troy Dye, 33 carries, a $1.99, 2 touchdowns, and CJ Vardar, 23 rushes, 187, and 4 touchdowns. He also had a receiving touchdown as well too. But the biggest story of this game, Justin Herbert did not play the second half. After getting sacked in the second quarter, about 3 minutes to 4 minutes to go, Justin Herbert took a sack. Obviously, when you see the replay, he's rinsing to his left shoulder and did not return. No update on that. Should I have an update for you guys when I make the bowl preview in the next couple weeks. But Herbert, like I said, Herbert did not play in the second half. But it didn't matter. Oregon rushed the ball for 62 times for 392. On the 13 passes, Bill Master came in the second half to throw the ball 2 times. Had a completion for 16 yards, but outside of that, Oregon just ran the ball. Ran the ball very well. Like I said, Troy Dye already had 200 yards. The $1.99 is a career high for Troy Dye. They're a true freshman out of California. We all know Oregon was going to run away with this, and they did. It's no surprise that a good friend of mine is a Beaver fan, and he was giving hope. But I'm saying at the back of his mind that Oregon was going to win, and he knew that. But he's a diehard Beaver fan, and he's never going to say that Oregon would win. Doesn't matter if Oregon's playing the Kansas football, A&M football, or whatever. And that's what a fan should do. And you know who you are, if you watch this video. Let's talk about the Beavers real quick. Jake Luton, 21 out of 37, 282, 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs. Jamil Jefferson, 21 carries, 64 yards. I'm actually kind of shocked that Oregon kept them under 100 yards. Hardens, 8 catches, 123. I apologize if I messed that up. Oregon State's play calling, to me, when they were running the base offense, and when I say the base offense, no trick plays. They were moving the ball. Luton was passing the ball pretty good. When the team still had a fight, he was passing the ball pretty good. Had a phenomenal touchdown to Hardens in the left corner of the end zone, or left sideline of the end zone. That was a nice catch. But I will say this, I think Oregon State and Jonathan Smith got a little too cute with play calling. Inside of the red zone, they had a jump pass that was intercepted in the end zone. And the one out, they had a reverse press back to the quarterback, which I had no issues with the play call. I just had an issue when you called it. You called it in a 28-9 game. I think you called that when the game's a lot closer. And like I said, they just got too cute with the play calls. Not really been them in the butt. And no offense to Oregon State fans when I say this, but I just really thought after that Thomas Graham interception that made it 42-15, you could really see the will of the Beavers really breaking at that point, and whatnot. That the defense played great, like I said before. I wouldn't think that we would slow Jefferson down to 70 yards. He's a very good back. If they get the right offensive line, even a decent offensive line for Jamil Jefferson, he could break all of Ken Simonton's records, rushing records at Oregon State. Ken Simonton in the early 2099. He was a very good running back. He rushed it for 1,000 yards each 4 years of his career. In my opinion, and Beaver fans might disagree, but Ken Simonton is probably one of the best Beaver running backs. You might say it's Steven Jackson or Jacquizz Rodgers, but to me, as a fan from afar, I would say Ken Simonton. So, Oregon wins 55-15. Let's talk about the future for these teams. Oregon State, 2-10. You get a conference win under Jonathan Smith in its first year. Let me remind everybody, this is Jonathan Smith's first head coaching job at any level. I believe that he's going to turn it around, but will the Beavers have 3 to 4 years to wait around to Jonathan Smith? I think Jonathan Smith should get many years as he wants to turn around the Beavers, and I believe that he will. And with the Beavers coming up next year, they got Oklahoma State, Hawaii, and Cal Poly, two spread teams in the non-conference, and a triple option team in the Cal Poly that they'll play in the 2019 season. So let's talk about Oregon. 8-4. They finished 5-4 in the conference. They finished 3-1 in the North Division. They only lost to Washington State. They beat Washington, Cal, and Oregon State. So 3-1 in the division. 2-4. 2-4. Without, I think my math is wrong, but Oregon finished 5-4 in the conference. Looking up both projections for projections for Oregon, 8-4. I've seen them in the Holiday Bowl, the Sun Bowl versus Florida State. They could win. Recording this video, they are down at the moment to Florida. So Florida State might not even be bowl eligible. The Alamo Bowl for Duck fans, that's a really scary bowl game. a couple years ago, blowing it that lead to TCU. So I think Oregon would be west of the Mississippi, the Red Box Bowl, which is in the San Francisco, Santa Clara area. So a lot of good things going to Duck fans and the Beaver fans. It's going to be just a longer process than Oregon. What I will say is it's kind of nice for Oregon. We should have the head coach coming back next year. Cristobal is a guy that he loves Eugene and the whatnot. So Oregon is in a good spot. Oregon State A's, like I said, it's going to take a lot longer than the Cristobal to turn around Oregon, if that made sense. So once again, Oregon wins 55-15. I'll do a bowl preview once I know what bowl we're going to go to. So once again, 55-15, Oregon goes 8-4, improving the winner total of last year's 7-winner campaign. And once again, Oregon gets the victory in the Civil War. And like always, guys, go Ducks.